Hey guys, this is the Great Jedi and welcome back to the channel. Now before we get into the video, please consider subscribing, smashing the like button, commenting, and hitting the notifications bell down below. Anyways, let's jump right into the video. So in this video, I will go over two different star card setups for the heavy class in order to get the hero first on top of just some general gameplay tips. The first star card setup will be for beginners that aren't really good at the game but still want to play as the hero. And then the second star card setup will still help you get battle points fast, but is for more skilled players. Obviously, if you're more skilled at the game, you're gonna get the hero first, but both of these setups should increase your battle point gain whether you're a skilled player or not. Just remember, this might not suit everyone because everyone has a different playstyle, so I recommend trying and figuring out what class, star card setup, and weapon you like most to fit your playstyle, and just get eliminations while playing the objective. The first star card setup for beginners when playing the heavy class is Bounty Hunter, Expert Weapons Handling, and Improved Combat Shield. The reason why I chose those is because if you're not getting enough kills, you need to get the next best thing, assists. These star cards will help you get more kills and assists with very little skill involved because of your defensive setup. Just realize when you're using your defensive setup, you are slow and vulnerable from the back. For example, the Improved Combat Shield. Be sure to plot the shield when you see a couple of enemies and crouch, so that way they can't shoot at your feet. Then you can use your Expert Weapons Handling by shooting it for an increased duration. That way you can for sure kill your enemy. Then for your left ability you get an Impact Grenade. All you gotta do is throw it near an enemy and it will for sure kill them. If the grenade was not close enough to kill them, be sure to finish them off with your weapon. If you do not need the increased duration with your weapon, be sure to go with the Resourceful star card because it allows you to use your abilities more often. And the more you use those abilities, the more battle points you'll be able to get. And the last star card I picked was Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter is a must-have star card regardless of your skill because it will just flat out give you an advantage in battle points. That means you can get battle points 20% faster compared to people without that card. Now, if you can't get a lot of kills with the heavy, be sure to try out the DC-15 LE Blaster Rifle because it has a decent rate of fire and cooling power, which means if you can't get kills, you can get more assists, which is the next best thing. Then if you have the attachments unlocked, I would go with Improved Zoom and Reduced Recoil. Also, be sure to use your sentry gun in smart places and not just out in the open because that will just straight out get you killed because you move too slow and the animation itself is really slow. Then for the second setup for more skilled players when playing the heavy class is Barrage, Bounty Hunter, and Supercharged Sentry. The reason why I chose those is because you can do major damage if you have decent aim, and that's important because the more damage you do, the more points, kills, and assists you will get. You will not only have your Impact Grenade, you will have an additional 3 grenades with the Barrage. So that way you can take out groups of enemies at one time. I like to think of it as me having 4 different grenades by my side, which really comes in handy. Then for the middle ability, I have Supercharged Sentry. This star card is so amazing because it really does change your entire playstyle with the sentry gun. Normally you gotta play it conservative, but with this star card you can play it way more aggressively. This star card melts anyone, even a blocking saber hero. You also get to take reduced explosive damage and your health regeneration starts as soon as you deploy it into sentry mode. So it's a great star card even if you're trying to get health back for a second. Just remember that these star cards are definitely more for the aggressive player that's trying to get eliminations. Then the star card Bounty Hunter just speaks for itself and is always a must-have. Then for the weapon I would definitely go with is the recently added T-21 Blaster. That weapon is for sure a force to be reckoned with, but it does have its downsides, so just be sure to practice with it before you give up. Then I would only equip one attachment for better accuracy, and that is the Improved Handling. Just remember, the T-21 does do major damage, but has a slow rate of fire, so always keep that in mind. Then for some general gameplay tips, I would always be moving so that you are a harder target to hit, whether that means rolling or jumping. And use your abilities as much as possible on enemies so that way you get more eliminations. Also, keep in mind that you are a heavy class, which means you have more health, which results in slower speed. So just keep that in mind with your maneuverability, and just as a reminder, when you use your combat shield, be sure to crouch, and when using your impact grenade, try throwing it near a few enemies so that way you get more points. And use your sentry gun in a smart, protected position. With that said, if this video did help you guys out, let me know in the comments down below, and let me know if you want to see more videos like this. In my last video like this, a lot of you guys said that this guide helped you, so I made this one. If more of you do want to see this type of content, then I will do a video for how to get the hero first with the specialist class. Anyways, thanks for stopping by, don't forget to subscribe, and may the force be with you, always.
Hello there. You are no match for me. Your move.